Hello, Washam here, and welcome back to Small Higurashi When They Cry. Let's continue.
あんたは全然わかっていない。
Coach was stunned and stared in stupefaction.
わかっていますよ、前原さん。あなたは昨日はお祭りに来なかった。そうですよね。私は信じます。
Really?
信じますよ。
Coach jotted down a brief note in his records. He was writing it in German? Huh? Why? And he knows German? So that his patient wouldn't know what it said. Okay, fair enough. But I could make a good guess as to what he wrote.
あの時間に何をしていたか全部話さないと信じませんか。
いいえ、信じますから。どうか座ってください。
Before I sat, I tilted my head back a little. The blood in my face all drained out, and I quieted down. After taking a deep breath, I made sure I was calm now.
俺が祭りの会場にいることはありえない。なぜなら、その時間に俺は。
Should I tell him or not? I really didn't want to go on living like this, feeling this horrible. And I said them, the final fatal words.
里子の王子を殺していたからです。
I could smell the concrete in the room. I could feel the air around us sharpen. I feel like that was a mistake. Probably. Nobody moved. Only the sound of the clock ticking told us time hadn't stopped. With his mouth wide open, Coach even forgot to blink for a little while.
あなたが里子ちゃんのおじさんを。
Yeah. It's fine now, Keiichi Maibara. Don't hesitate. Admit it, with all your strength.
はい。
What happened to there being no beginning?
俺が昨日の夜殺しました。
Except he isn't dead. I spoke clearly and fluidly. I could easily tell that Coach's mind had gone completely blank.
どうしてそんなことを。いえ、それは愚問ですね。
Yeah, it was, rather.
里子を救う最も直接的な方法だと考えるに至り実行しました。後悔はわずかもありません。
But maybe mention that nothing makes sense anymore?
そうですか。
Coach smiled thinly and nodded a bit.
だから俺は祭りの会場にいるわけがないんです。
I left the brightness out of my house for the darkness of the outside. After that, I dug holes, made phone calls. I had my hands full. Then I attacked him, killed him, and buried him. It was pouring hard at the time. The festival started that evening, but was suspended due to the rain. Was it? There were no gaps in my memories. From the late afternoon until it started to rain, there was no time for me to possibly have gone to the festival.
その体中の傷はその時に。
そうです。里子の家を少し行ったところに林道あそこで襲い逃げるあいつを追い町に至る一本道で殺すに至りました。
それは本当に。
Killing her uncle. It wasn't some wild fantasy. I could tell that Coach didn't believe me. So I spoke slowly, not letting myself grow excited.
本当です。サトシのバットで殴り殺しました。そのバットはあいつが乗ってきたバイクと一緒に沼に捨てました。死体は殺した場所に穴を掘り埋めました。すべて自分が一人でやりました。
Correction, you dug a hole, killed him, dug another hole, and then buried him.
里子ちゃんのおじはバイクで通りかかったんですね。ではあなたは それを期待して延々と待ち伏せを。
あいつが家から出ないことは想定していました。だから電話で適当な嘘を喋ってあいつが出かけるように仕向けました。
電話で呼び出した。でもあなたの家と聡子ちゃんの家は離れています。電話をしてからではとても待ち伏せに間に合わないのでは。
襲撃予定場所から最も近い電話として学校の。
でも前原さん、当日は日曜日です。学校には施錠がされていて入れないのでは。
偶然その時営林署の人が中に出入りしたんです。その隙に入りました。
After that, Coach grilled me on a few different things regarding the incident. He made sure to question me carefully, looking for any contradictions in my account.
信じましょう。あなたが昨日したことは夢とは思えない。
Now bring up contradictions in everything else that's been happening. Explained everything, including minor details that only someone who had actually committed the act could explain. I could, of course. It was only yesterday. Coach realized that my story had no expedient or coincidences or too convenient details that would have existed in a daydream or delusion. You know, except from a forest ranger just happened to need to go inside at the right time, you know. Not too much of a coincidence. And finally seemed to want to believe me.
これでもまだ俺が記憶をなくして祭り会場に行ったと思いますか？
And also the rain. Did rain actually happen?
でもクラスのみんなが昨日確かに俺が祭りにいたと言います。そんなことがありえるでしょうか？
あるわけがない。きっとクラスの皆さんはあなたによく似た誰かとあなたを見間違えたのでしょう。それに集団心理が働いて皆さんはあなたがお祭りにいたと錯覚してしまっているに違いありません。
They couldn't have mistaken me. Miyono Veres said they were spending time with Keiichi Maibara. It was much more than just having mistaken someone else for me. But saying that out loud would just confuse Coach. He spoke to me in whispered tones.
罪の意識はあるんですか？
It didn't sound like he was criticizing me. And even if he had, I would have flatly said the same thing.
ありません。あいつのいなかった平穏な時間を取り戻すために行いました。だから俺はあいつを殺したことなんかさっさと忘れてこれまで通りに生活するつもりです。
I mean, it certainly sounds like you're doing a great job of forgetting all about it.
あいつが現れる前、聡子がいつも見せてくれたあの笑顔が戻った時、ようやく全ては終わります。
犯行を誰かに目撃されたということは？
ないと思います。
Only a fellow murderer.
目撃されてればもうとっくに逮捕されてるでしょうから。
私は医者です。人の命を救う職にあります。だから私から人間の命を奪うことを肯定する旨の発言はできません。だから私はあなたにこう言います。
Coach slowly rose and placed a hand on my shoulder.
聡子ちゃんも救ってくれてありがとう。
Coach's eyes started shedding warm tears. When I looked at him, I started to feel some tears of my own. I didn't know what I was crying for, and so for a little while, the two men in the room fought back their tears.
でもおかしいんです。
おかしいとは？
確かに殺したはずなのに、あの男は生きて家に帰ったらしいんです。
Coach's expression immediately sharpened.
状況にもよりますが、気絶や仮死状態など素人が見ると死んだようにしか見えない状態もいくつかあります。その可能性は？
脈を取ったわけではありませんが、 確実に仕留めたと思います。
前原さんが襲った時の状況を再現してもらってもいいですか？
Coach rolled up a health and fitness suite poster nearby and offered it to me to represent the bat. Didn't his head cave in? Though I may have been lost in the emotions of the beast that night, I remembered in detail the number of times I swung the bat, the angles I had swung from, and the force I had applied. Using Coach as a stand-in for the uncle, I reproduced them over one by one.
そしてあいつが足を取られてよろめいた時、その時これまでとは違った手応えがありました。頭蓋骨が割れたんだと思いました。
Coach was calmly analysing this information, using the places I'd struck and the situation at hand to find out what state the uncle's body had been in. I mean, even if he had been alive, he probably would have suffocated in the mud.
そして死んだかどうか自信が持てなかったので、倒れた後も何度か殴りつけました。
その時の反応は？
初めは殴るたびに体が跳ねるような感じがありましたが、やがてそれもなくなり、何の反応もなくなりました。
Coach folded his arms and said a few times. And then he spoke.
死んでいます。ほぼ間違いなく。
それは仮死状態ではなく？
前原さんの話からだけではなかなか判断がつきませんが、ほぼ確実だと思います。それに前原さんは死体を泥の中に埋め、結構な時間をかけて埋めていますよね。仮に30分で埋めたとして、
What a doctor this is.
その男は30分間も泥水に沈められていたことになります。それだけの時間、呼吸が止められたら確実に脳死します。
30 minutes. I think there has been a case or two where someone survived that. Maybe. Or maybe I'm thinking 30 seconds. I don't know. Let's be honest here. Let's just continue.
殴った強さ以前に埋める過程で確実に絶命したと。
そういうことです。30分間泥に埋められていて生きていられる人などありえません。
ありえないですよね。でも聡子は生きてると。
Coach, the doctor, just gave a stamp of approval in quotation marks, I'm going to put in there, that he was dead for sure. That made it all seem all the more unfair that he could still be among the living.
前原さん、これはとても恐ろしい想像なのですが、前原さんが殺した相手が叔父でなく別人である可能性は？
There's that. But I was thinking also maybe Satko's delusional, and she's just reinforcing her own torment. Maybe.
え？
He's right. That could be why. Cleared up the inconsistency of May definitely having killed someone, but him still being alive.
そんなはずはない。だってほら、監督と一緒に聡子の家の前で酒瓶の袋を運んだ時、窓から顔を出した男がいたじゃないですか。あいつですよね、聡子の叔父は。
ええ、間違いありませんよ。あの男です。
実はもう一人叔父がいるなんてことは。
I mean, that is possible, but I don't think it's the case.
聞いたことがありません。あの男だけです。
あいつの特徴を教えてもらえますか？
まず身長がですね、175、もう少しあるかもしれません。
Okay, well, he's definitely going along with it quite a bit, so maybe it wasn't a mistake to tell him. Maybe. In order to eliminate the worst possibility, that I'd killed someone else, Coach began to thoroughly compare what the man in his mind looked like with what I told him the person I killed looked like. But no matter how in-depth my description went, none of the characteristics differed. The uncle's traits, according to the Coach, were all exactly the same as the person I'd killed. But those traits were all extremely vague. They weren't particularly distinct at a glance.
もっとこう絶対にあいつだと識別できる特徴はありませんか？
そういえば私は見たことありませんが、聡子ちゃんが昔背中に虎だかなんだかの入れ墨があるなんて言っていたような気がします。
But I mean, it's entirely possible that, like, it's part of his group kind of thing, like his group of friends. They all have that tattoo, perhaps.
入れ墨
That was really important. Not everyone had a tattoo. If I found a tiger tattoo on the back of a man's corpse, it would be proof I'd killed the right one. At the moment, though, there was only one other thing that would verify this. To go to Sadako's house and see for myself the uncle that had returned home despite having died. But that was far more terrifying than digging up the body and looking at its back. I don't think it's going to be one of the possibilities. I think there's two possibilities for this situation. One, Sadako is imagining everything. Two, something supernatural is happening. I don't think any of the other possibilities are going to happen. Without even looking at the tattoo, I knew for sure the one I'd killed had been Sadako's uncle. I cracked his head open and killed him. And yet, he'd gone back home. There wasn't any misunderstanding, or even the shadow of a doubt in my mind about having killed him. And yet, it was impossible for him to exist. Kind of like how Katie, my brother, had been at the festival, despite it being impossible. That small commonality made me feel as though a faint but bizarre force was permeating this insane Hinamizawa.
一体どういうことなのでしょう。前原さんはお祭りには行かず、聡子ちゃんのおじさんを殺していたにもかかわらず、お祭りにはあなたがいて、そして殺したはずのおじさんも生きている。
Yes.
何がなんだかさっぱりわからないです。
Maybe mention the footsteps as well.
そうやって整理して言うと、まるで俺が悪い夢を見ていて、実は殺人なんて存在しなかったんじゃないかと思えてしまう。でも事実なんです。この手でバットでガツンガツンと殴ったあの感触は絶対に夢や幻なんかじゃないんです。
Coach let out a slow sigh. Then, after looking at the clock, got up.
ちょっとこの話、もう少し真剣にやりましょう。
Also, who's reported missing or dead?
ちょっと失礼して、紅茶でも入れてきてあげます。診療所も終わりの時間ですからね。ジムの方とかも返してあげないと。
Coach stood up and went out into the hallway, leaving me alone. The clock was about to strike 6. I was at the festival, and the uncle I killed was alive. Had I really committed murder yesterday? The only whisper of a fact that proved it happened was the absence of a bat from Satoshi's locker. In any case, I was glad that Coach had taken my nonsense seriously. I just confessed to murder. Normally that would frighten a person away. But Coach didn't run. He cried with me. I was glad he did. Like so, my tension smoothly melted away, and I suddenly realized I really had to urinate. So, what are the chances that right now he's calling the police? I'm going to put it about 20 to 80. 20% chance he's calling the police, 80% chance he's not. I thought to use the restroom while Coach had stepped out. And in case that he is calling the police, I'd say 70 to 30 that he's going to hear the phone call. There was one across from the waiting room. As soon as I left the room, I saw Coach and 2 male doctors wearing white clothing standing in the shadows of a hallway nearby. I didn't particularly intend to eavesdrop or anything, but I was quite surprised upon noticing how uneasy they seemed. I hid behind the wall and quietly listened in. It seemed like Coach was giving directions to the 2 doctors.
紅茶ですね。用意します。
睡眠導入剤を入れて、種類は任せます。味はミルクと砂糖でごまかしてください。
急激な眠気に不信感を抱く可能性もあります。興奮状態に陥って暴れ出す可能性も。
その場合は取り押さえましょう。男性スタッフはまだ何人か残ってますか？
山犬が1人、それに私たちを含めて3人です。
What was all this? I think I was already agitated despite what the coach said. Was that it? Was it just a casual conversation and it only sounding unbelievable to me? Coach said he would bring some black tea and left the room. And then, with the shadows, he was telling his subordinates to put some kind of sleeping powder on the team. Plus, they were getting extra help, in case I thought the sudden sleepiness was suspicious and started getting violent. Hey, wait, Keiichi Maibara. Calm down, calm down. There's no way something this stupid could be happening. I mean, he was genuinely listening to my story, and even cried with me. I thought he was the one person in Hinamizawa who would understand. This was...
作り話か虚言の兆候があり、特に昨日の記憶が完全に混乱。虚実の区別の喪失。多重人格等の精神障害に酷似しています。でも、こんな急激な精神障害の発症は普通では考えられません。あるいは先天的、もしくは引っ越し前からそういう兆候があったのか。引っ越し前に精神科に通院例がないか調べたい。とにかく前原さんには穏便にお休みいただきます。
The two doctors nodded deeply.
前原さんのご両親にも連絡しておいた方が良いですね。何と言えばいいか言葉が思いつきませんが、彼の自宅の電話番号を調べてください。
My eyes, still moist, began to shed tears once more. This was too cruel. I really thought he had understood and had believed what I'd told him. But now, from the other side of that wall, he was bluntly treating me like a crazy person. I mean, you are kind of slightly crazy. I believed you. I'd let down my guard, because I thought you were the only ally I had left after that insane night. Was that a lie? All that about thanking me on Sadako's behalf? Were you just pretending in order to keep me placated? Ugh. My tears fell to the floor in frustration. I was an idiot. I was such an idiot for believing that bastard. I heard footsteps approaching the doctors. A man in a dress shirt with no tie came running up.
入江先生、大変です。高野さんが見つかりました。
高野さんが一体どこに？
それが山中で焼死体で発見されたらしく。
死んだ？高野さんがですか？
She's not. I feel like maybe he should have mentioned the car ride. I mean, if he's going to throw himself potentially onto a bus, might as well talk about her. The men, all surprised, exchanged glances. Dead? Takano-san? Hey, wait. So then does that mean when I cursed her, wishing for her death, that wish was granted?
焼死とは一体どういうことですか？それは事故ですか？
県警の発表では他殺の可能性が極めて高いと。
As I cried, I laughed quietly. She's not dead though. I'm 99% sure she's not dead. Serves you right. If I hadn't run into that woman, my worder would have been perfect. But she just had to come driving up to me and try to coerce me like that. I mean, you did like straight up confess to coach, so I think it's beyond the point of it would have been perfect. I regretted not having killed her on the spot, but now she was dead anyway. My curse, wishing for her demise, it was fulfilled. Serves you right. Serves you right.
リサさんが死に、高野さんが死に、一体ひなみ沢には何が起こっているというんですか？
Wait, and also, 2 deaths?
まさかこれが今年のお社様のたたりだなんて言うんじゃないでしょうね。
Isn't one supposed to go missing? I mean, in a way, Takano-san's gonna go missing, but they've got the fake death. Like hell, I'll let the curse be real, Coach said. Everyone present just nodded as Coach cursed at no one in particular. Yes, maybe it wasn't Oyashiro-sama. This was definitely a spell, a curse. I wished for her to die, so she did. This wasn't just a coincidence, and she died because I wished for it. Then you'll die next, Coach. You betrayed me. You pretended to believe me, but deep down you thought I was a madman. You looked down on me with all that pity in your eyes.
では、とりあえず紅茶の準備を。紅茶は私が持って入ります。私以外には彼は心を許さないようですからね。
Shit. What do I do? What do I do, Keiichi, my brother? This time I heard the voice of a nurse.
入江先生。あ、いらっしゃいましたか。お電話です。
Ooh.
今ちょっと忙しいので、後でかけ直すと伝えてください。誰からです？
沖宮警察の大石様ですけど。
I kind of expected that.
あっちゃー、悪いタイミングですね。出ます。
50-50, it's about a dead body on the roadside? Yes, Coach left to go answer her phone. The other men headed towards the room with a teapot to make the black tea, like Coach had ordered them to. Fortunately, Coach having to take that phone call meant there would be extra time for me to act. I had to decide what to do now. Would I let him make me drink this sedative-infused tea, or be held down and thrown into a mental hospital? Nothing would come from starting a brawl here. They had more people anyway, and they were all bigger than me. If it came to a fight, I didn't stand a chance in hell. If I couldn't win against them, there was only one thing left to do. Run. Adrenaline suddenly rushed into my brain, and my body started to move with keen instinct, like it had on that night. My surface temperature quickly cooled, and the transmission modes between my cells enlarged. Transmission routes? Using 360-degree visual information, I searched for an escape route. With the open window behind, I would open the window behind me. Outside was a parking lot. There were no cars. A little beyond that, there was a bicycle I had taken to get here. I determined that this would be the quickest method of escape. I approached the window swiftly, but with little sound, to raise as little suspicion as I could. With the speed and silence of a shadow, like I had on that night I chased her uncle. I unlocked the window and opened it up. A cool evening breeze wafted in. I stuck my head out and looked over the parking lot again. Nobody in sight. No need to hesitate. I quickly crawled outside and closed the window behind me. But yeah, with this, there's no going to be going back to normal in any case. I held my breath and listened carefully. Nobody seemed to have realized I'd run. I looked around. Then, I jumped onto my bike and zoomed away. The pedals clattered under the force. Had my bike always creaked like this? Did the pedals always whine every time I pushed down on them? My bike wasn't the only one crying though. My tears fell as the wind cut through them. They rode the breeze and scattered behind me. I hate this. I'm not the crazy one. Hinamizawa is. How dare you treat me like a madman? Die. Just fucking die already. I believed you. Wah! I'd gone to the hospital in order to escape Renner and Mion's invitation, but the reality that was waiting for me had been too cruel. Who was insane, me or Hinamizawa? Or was the answer something else? I started having trouble breathing. I didn't have any clue what was happening anymore. The loud chirps of the Higurashi were irritating me. Ah, were even the Hinamizawa Higurashi I knew so well calling into the wind? No, that wasn't quite it. They weren't calling. They were crying. The pained wailing of those lost in some kind of rhythm, in another world, no longer able to return to their own sunlight. I didn't do all that to end up in a world like that. And actually, at about this time, I might have been having fun with everyone else. Sadako would have gotten her smile back after realizing her uncle wouldn't ever come home. She might have shown it to us at our first club meeting in a while. That was the kind of world I wished for. So, what was this? Why did I end up in such a strange, ghastly world? Someone I'd killed was living like normal, and I'd enjoyed myself at the festival despite not being there. I don't want it. I don't want this strange world. When did it start to go wrong? When? When? No matter how much I thought about it, I never understood. And with that, I think I want to hear for today. Let me know any feedback you have in the comments, as always. And until next time, see ya.